What's happening, guys? You alright? Yeah, I'm back with another top 5. I can't believe it's 3 weeks down already. I've had loads of requests, like people want me to do top 5s of absolutely everything, so hopefully it's going to keep me busy every week. So yeah, man, we've done Italian, we've done breakfast. Now it's probably going to be the most controversial one yet. We're going to call it South Asian, yeah? 90% of the Indian restaurants in Tameside aren't actually Indian, so most of them you'll find are Bengali, Pakistani, Sri Lankan. We've even got Nepalese, do you know what I mean? And we're going to call it South Asian, so we've got all bases covered. Now, I say this one's going to be controversial because I've probably been to 90% of them, and I'd say there's about 1,000 in Tameside or something like that. It's mad, and there's loads. There's one on every single corner, so gonna probably upset some people. So just remember, it's not that deep. I can only pick 5, and it's been well hard to pick 5, I must admit, because one thing we are blessed with in this area is very good Indian restaurants, in my opinion. People probably tell me they're all wrong. In at number 5. Number 5 for me is, I like to call it a little hidden gem. Why? Because I don't see it get mentioned much. It's a little place in Droylsden, a few tables, probably not even heard of it. It's called Mumbai to London, and this is proper Indian, like it is owned by Indians, hence the Mumbai in the name. And the curries here are just well more up my street. They're all like authentic style, and the menu's just different. The staff are dead friendly. I've only actually ate in once, and I've had takeaway a few times, and I never get Indian takeaway because I feel like it's one of them where you've got to eat in because it's just not as good taking away. But Mumbai to London, every time I've had it, it's just hit the spot. And yeah, I really recommend it. Is it called the chicken ruby or something? I don't do my research before these videos. I just let the camera start playing, so sorry about that, but I'm sure it's called like the chicken ruby. That curry is exceptional, and they do like all them little crispy poppadom multicoloured things. It's a belting gaff. If you live in Droylsden, you should know about it already. If not, it's not far from anywhere in Tameside. Give them a go. Go and get a butts in, go and get a takeaway, and I guarantee you, if you like the more authentic flavours, your taste buds will be tingling. In at number 4. Number 4 for me is the one, the only, Purple Olive in Ashton. Now, this place, I think inside it's just beautiful. The interior, smart. Staff can't do enough for you. We've even been on a Friday night when they've had a Michael Jackson tribute, and it's mint. Like, you think might be a bit too much when you're eating a curry that, but nah, it's not. It's more your standard type of curry menu. But yeah, I just think it's a top place. Never had a bad experience in there. I think it's really good, and I've never had the takeaway, but apparently the takeaway is really good too. So yeah, Purple Olive is my number 4. Just above Purple Olive, it's very similar, I'd say, similar menu, catered for us Brits, but it's been here for I think over 25 years now. It's packed out every single day of the week, and yeah, you just can never go wrong with it. It's Indian Plaza, mate. Indian Plaza, yeah. The staff there are just, they can't do enough for you. They're so friendly, treat you like family. It's just a class place, and again, the food's always spot on with how busy they are and how packed they are. They've got takeaways going, and they always seem to manage, no matter how big the group is, they always seem to get out the banging food, and I just think it's a top place, a proper Tameside legendary gaff. That is my number 3. Now, my number 2. My number 2, mate. This one is absolutely fantastic. I've actually not been for probably over a year now, so we're due a visit. But it's one of mine and Leah's all-time favourites. We've been going for years, ever since it opened. It's Lily's Vegetarian in Ashton. This place is phenomenal, and you know it's good when you go in and all the local Asians are eating in there, because they don't go to the ones what are sort of catered for our British needs, do you know what I mean? They go to the ones where it's the more authentic style, because I can't remember this massive percentage in India what's actually vegetarian. Most of them are vegetarian, I think, so it's crazy. All their food, right? Because I know what people are like. You're all like, oh, I'm not eating that, it's not got meat in it. Mate, it's just food. Grow the fuck up, you know what I mean? It's absolutely banging. You can go there and you do not miss meat at all. They've got them paneer dishes, they've got all the veggie, God knows what dishes. They've got like, what's that thing they do where it's on a naan bread? Oh, it's unbelievable. I need to go back, I can't even remember that. I'm bad with names of stuff anyway, but when I've not been to somewhere for over a year, do all the Asian desserts, or It's a top place, and you know what, it's very, very reasonably priced as well. It used to be next door to ASM, a tiny little thing, and now they've got their own big building. It's been like that for a few years. I'm sure if you're from the local area, you've drove past it many a times. It's not hard to miss. But Lily's, just for the fact it's vegetarian and it don't make me miss meat as a meat lover, that's why it's my number 2. My number 1! Oh yeah, for my number 1, this place for me, out of all the places I've been to in Tameside, in actual Tameside, it's just head and shoulders above the rest. And I've only ever been once or twice, but I remember, I don't forget, like, it blew me away. You know, when you're still thinking about the food 2-3 days later, that's when you know it's good. And it's Everest Cafe in the centre of Ashton, yeah. It's actually Nepalese. The flavours from there, I just remember they were just so good, man. Absolutely outstanding. It only looks like cafe by name, cafe by nature. It looks like a cafe from the outside, right in the centre of Ashton. That might put some people off there. It's just in the centre of Ashton, but don't, please. If you've got good taste buds and you're not a child, you know what I mean, and you like exploring flavours and all like just stuff you've never tasted before, curry, but like you've never tasted before, I highly recommend Everest. It's giving like them Dishoom vibes in town, do you know what I'm saying? It's just absolutely quality, and it's one of them places that we're very lucky to have in the local area. So yeah, that's my top 5 curry houses. I know that I'm probably gonna miss yours out because there's that many and they're all so busy, so everyone's got their favourites, haven't they? But they're just the 5 what probably stick out most for me, do you know what I mean? We've been in with the Asian community around here, we're very lucky. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video as well, and let me know what you think. Do you agree, do you disagree, and what do you want to see me do a top 5 of next? Big up guys, thank you, see you again soon.